So nice and slow, nice and rolly. Try to roll the ball in place and move your body rather than the other way around. Now the other thing about rolling sphere that can make it more powerful is you want to come from your gate of life, which is on your back, right behind your belly button, on your spine. And it's like you have a marble that's rotating. And that marble is connected like with strings to your arms. This is a little bit advanced. The marble moves and the arms move. This helps your kidney chi, it helps your spinal chi, helps relax your shoulders, the back gets more involved, less of the shoulder involvement, chest involvement. Takes a little bit of practice. The pelvis stays essentially still, just a little bit of movement, but the movement comes from the lower back. Lower back is slightly protruding backwards more than it would normally. Go slow and feel that connection. It will light up your hands. It will energize your palms. This is an advanced technique. And coming down, relax, feel the chi. Swimming in deep waters doesn't have a reverse motion. It would be very difficult to do this in reverse and be pulsing outward. Don't know what that would look like. Maybe some sort of antimatter thing. But what we're going to do for a more intermediate version is you can pulse straight upward, like you're jumping straight on a trampoline, or you're reaching up to grab a trapeze bar. You gather the energy in to your joints and you expand outward. Expand into space. The two dynamic aspects of yin and yang in the body are earth and heaven. Earth energy means your muscles relax downward, release into the earth. They're pulled by gravity. Heaven energy means your joint spaces expand upward and outward into the stars, into the heavens, away from the center of the earth. So as you relax your tissues and expand your spaces, you create a free-flowing stability. And you can even do this like one-handed. You could go outward and play with the idea. If you're reaching for something, you can expand your joints and bring them back in. I use this idea all the time in my life. Okay. We'll put 11 and 12 together, the rising and descending whirlpools, because they actually are the reverse of each other. Always begin with the rising energy and always begin with the always end with the descending energy. When you finish, you want to be rooted down. You don't want to have extra energy up causing havoc in your brain. Always important to be stable and rooted in the earth. Now the way we're going to do the intermediate aspect was we're going to do one circle around each joint area. So we're going to start going to the left again, front and to the left around the foot earth joint, the ankles, knees, let's go a little slower, pelvis, feel the chi, lower vertebrae, middle back vertebrae, a little slow, upper back vertebrae and the other joints, shoulders, and the cervical spine. Then you can reverse. Upper back, middle of the back, feeling energy wrapping around the joints, lower back, pelvis, knees, ankles, and bottom of the feet. And then you could repeat that as many times as you like. Another way you can use this idea is to take one joint area. Let's say your wrist has been hurting, or you have an injury in your wrist and you want to help more motion. There are many bones and many joints in a wrist between the different bones. But generally we just call it the wrist joint. So you can just do circles with that joint. Find the nice slowness going both ways. If it hurts to physically move it with muscles, you could move it by relaxing your muscles and having somebody else's muscles move it, or your muscles, doing it passively. If it's a muscle problem, it tends to hurt when you use muscles. If it's a joint problem, it tends to hurt even if you don't use muscles. But the movement will clear and heal. Another way you can do this is going up the spine. You do every vertebrae. Most people don't need to do this, but if you have a back issue, back problem, back surgery, back injury, this can be a fabulous self-healing for you and change how your spine is. It takes longer. You may want to focus on this exercise to the exclusion of the other ones, at least for a while. It's your body. Find out how to use these movements and these ideas to bring more healing.